Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied at 17. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. First and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. To throw here, Dalton. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Throwing, Dalton. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. To throw again on second down. Vick. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 14. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second and goal, Vick flush to it, and he's going to go down again.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Michael Vick, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Dalton. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. And this will be incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure if you have a big-time pass.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Vic. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Craig. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds.
2nd and 10. Another keeper here by Vic.
And some strong running. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot.
everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle made by Chase Young. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Newton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point now by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. But he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A short kick taken at the 18. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied up at 20. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Another keeper here by Vick. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. Now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. A field goal could get him the lead, but and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
On first down, it's Craig. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go option to the short side. Bulldozes past him. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Vick to throw. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Vick's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
The result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Vick now. He finds his man complete. It's Young. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Vick. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Touchdown. That's called. Andre Johnson. 49 yards. As they have taken the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Play action. It's Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man.
And it coughed it up. And the Texans say they have it. They do. The tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 1st down, Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Craig. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Craig. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, it's Vick. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Andre Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. They'll look to throw. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a throw here to his running back. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Lance Allworth, 32 yards. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's a play fake. Now Vic. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Touchdown, Texans. Andre Johnson, 36 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first down, Newton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a gain of 35.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's 1st down. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On second down, Montgomery. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. That was hit, and Dalton lost the football. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Boy, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is... He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Rice, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers on one play have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's caught outright by Graham. There on the completion, 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So technically that doesn't end it, but now they have no timeouts. 1 first down, this thing's over.
And the offense has to ride the momentum that their defense just gave them, right? They took the ball away. Game's not officially over.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Lance Hallworth, 37 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Andy Dalton. And Graham on the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Dancing to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now Dalton. That's complete to Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Come on now. Come on.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
They'll run on 1st down. Craig, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8. Vick, option right. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin